Assalamu alaikum dear students and a very good morning to you all. I am your chemistry teacher. Today you have a chemistry class. First of all, I congratulate all of you to be promoted into the next class, that is class 8. A book of chemistry you studied in class 8 is a textbook of chemistry grade 9 Khyber Pakhtunkhwa textbook board Peshawar. So you must have this book. We usually cover up this book in 2 years, half in class 8 and half in class 9. The notebook you have the chemistry notebook. So on the chemistry notebook there is a stamp. In the stamp there is serial number, name, class, section and subject. So you will not write your serial number because you don't know about your serial number. Then you will write your name, class 8, section and subject chemistry. Inside the notebook there is an other tag. So again you will not write your serial number, just simply write your name, class 8, subject chemistry, branch girls 2, session 2021 to 2022. You will also not write the name of the teacher, and in term you will write midterm. Okay, now on the very first page of your notebook you will write the course contents for midterm. The course covered to be in midterm is chapter number 1, fundamentals of chemistry, chapter number 2, structure of atom. So you will simply write in neat handwriting these course content. Clear? After writing the course content, you will simply write the paper format. So in paper format, in paper you have 3 sections: section A, section B and section C. Section A contain MCQs, that is total 15 MCQs. In section B you have a short question, total 12 short question. In 12 short question you will attempt any 9 and each carry equal marks. In section C you will have to attempt the 3 question and all the questions carry equal marks. Now next one is the introduction of chemistry, chapter number 1, fundamentals of chemistry. So as the name indicate, fundamental of chemistry. So in this chapter we will discuss the very basics of the chemistry, like what chemistry is, how many branches of chemistry are, and how these branches helps in our daily life. Before going to the definition of chemistry, first we must have knowledge about the science, because the chemistry is related to the physical science. So what is science? Science is the knowledge attained through study or practices. The knowledge which we obtain through studies and practices, or the knowledge which we obtain through observations and experiments, are known as the science. The word science is derived from the Latin word scientia, which means knowledge. Now there are different branches of science. The branch which we studied are physical sciences, biological sciences and the earth sciences. The physical sciences is the science branch related to the physical world. The things we see, the things we touch, the things we feel, these all are related to the physical sciences. In physical sciences we discuss about 2 subjects, that is chemistry and the physics. While in biological sciences, so biological sciences related to the life sciences or the living organism. So in this science we study about the biology. The next one is the earth sciences. The earth sciences is related to the geography, the study of the earth. Now come toward the basic definitions. The first one is about the matter. Before going to the definition of chemistry, you must know about that what is matter. Matter is basically the very basics thing which is the basis of all the sciences. So the basis of all the sciences is matter. How we define the matter? Matter is anything that has mass and occupies volume. Anything which have mass and occupies space is called matter. All the things around us in the universe is made up of matter. For example, book, pen, wood and glass, etc. These are the example of matter. The next one is the terminology, the basic terminology related to the matter. The first one is the mass. So how you will define the mass? The mass is the quantity of matter in an object. Clear? You can simply say the quantity of matter, or you can simply say the heaviness of anything. Clear? The heaviness of anything is called its mass. We can see everything in the universe is made up of matter because they have masses and occupies volume. Clear? So matter, mass is the quantity of the matter, and we can simply say the heaviness of the matter. Here you will not confuse yourself between the mass and the weight. Weight is basically depend on the gravitational force, while the mass remain the same. The next terminology is the volume. The volume of an object is measure of the amount of space occupied by an object. We can simply say that the space occupied by an object is called its volume. That how much space an object is occupied, it is basically its volume. Now come toward the definition of chemistry. We will discuss about the definition of chemistry. So definition is the branch of physical science which deals with the composition, structure and properties of matter, changes occurring in matter, and the laws and principles which govern these changes occurs is called chemistry. It is basically the branch of physical science which tells about the composition, structure, properties and the changes occurring in matter. Now I will simplify this definition with the help of an example and a very common substance we use in our daily life on the earth, that is water. First, we discuss about the composition as the branch of chemistry tell us about the composition of anything by taking the simple example of the water. So when we discuss about the composition of the water, we simply says about the chemical formula of the water. So the chemical formula of the water is H2O. This formula basically tells us about the composition of water, that water consists of hydrogen and oxygen. Now hydrogen and oxygen will combine and it will form the water, but in how much ratio the hydrogen and the oxygen will combine? So there will be 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen to form the water. Clear? So ratio tells us about that how much hydrogen and oxygen will combine and it will form the water. Now if we talk about the structure of the water, so the structure of water contain 1 oxygen and 2 hydrogen. Now these hydrogen and oxygen combine by the certain type of the bonding. So they combine together by type of bond. These are the bonds. You can see these are the bonds. So the hydrogen and oxygen combine with the help of the bonding. Now the next one is the properties of the matter. Now if we talk about the properties of the matter, so we talk about the physical properties and the chemical properties of the matter. Now what are the physical properties? Physical properties, we can simply say that the properties that things you can see, you can observe are related to the physical properties. But when we talk about the chemical properties, so the chemical properties related to the chemical reactivity of substances. Clear? So first we will discuss about the physical properties of the water. So the first one is the first one physical property of water is odorless, then tasteless. Clear? Odorless means it do not have any smell, it do not have any taste. Now if we talk about the physical state of water, so water consists of 3 physical states, that is solid in the form of ice, liquid in the form of water, and gaseous in the form of water vapor. Now if we talk about the chemical properties of the water, as I told you, chemical properties related to the chemical reactivity. So in chemical properties of water, we will simply take the example of the acid rain. How water react with the pollution to cause acidity in the water. Acid rain is basically the rain having acidity or acid is called acid rain. It is formed due to the reaction of water with the gases in the air, and the pollutants in the air result in the acidity of the rain. The other simple example is the smoke. You can simply see the smoke, especially during the winters. So how the smoke is formed? Smoke is formed by the chemical combination of fog plus smoke in the presence of sunlight and the water vapors. Now there are different changes in matter. So changes of states of matter, I will give you simply the example of different physical states of matter of water, that is liquid, solid and gas. Water exists in these three physical states. So these states of matter are interconvertible. If we take the example of water, so in the liquid form it can also convert into the solid form by simply freezing. From solid form it convert into the liquid by simply melting. Liquid also convert into the gas into the form of vapors by simply boiling, and gas convert into the water liquid again by the process of condensation, and gas also convert into the solid form by the process of deposition, and the solid convert into the gaseous form by the process of sublimation. So these are the changes of states of the matter. Now if we see the definition again, we read the definition again. So the branch of physical science which deals with the composition, as we discussed about the composition of water, clear, the structure of water and the properties of matter like physical and the chemical properties, changes occurring in the matter, and the laws and principles which govern these changes. Now if we simply say about the laws and the principle, so in chemistry we discuss about different laws which we will discuss in the upcoming chapters in detail, but here I will give you the simple examples of Boyle's law and the Charles law, which are related to the gaseous form, which are related to the gas state of the matter. Now if we relate the chemistry to our daily life, so the food we eat, the clothes we wear, clear, the different foods we cook, the soap we use, the pepper we use. So these are all related to the chemistry. How it is related to the chemistry? Because these things are formed by the chemical combination of the atoms, clear. So when different atoms combine in a different way, they form different things. So I hope you will have understand the definition of the chemistry. If you have any query, any question, you can ask in the next lecture, in the next video. Till next video, take care of yourself, stay home, stay safe, and Allah Hafiz.